You were told, go to college, get good grades, follow your dreams, and everything would work out. Except it didn't, because somewhere between your degree, your internships, and your fifth thank you for your application email, the math stopped mathing. You did everything right, but things have changed. I'm Steph from JobHire.ai, where we make job hunting easier and more effective. And if you stick around till the end of this video, I've got a code for you. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. Entry-level jobs. You know, the ones you're supposed to start with? They are pretty much non-existent these days, and no one prepared you for that. According to Stanford's Digital Economy Lab, employment for 22 to 25-year-olds in industries heavily exposed to AI has decreased by 13 to 16% since 2022. Those first jobs, customer service, admin, marketing assistants, junior developers are the ones disappearing first. There are less entry-level jobs, but turns out senior roles in the same industries are actually increasing. So it's not that companies aren't hiring. They're just skipping the entry-level part entirely. Doesn't seem right, does it? AI is doing entry-level work, and people are being hired for what AI can't do yet. That's why so many new grads feel stuck. They don't get the chance to build experience. Some people will tell you, you just need to work harder, as if hard work is enough anymore. But you have worked hard. You studied, networked, interned, maybe even juggled multiple jobs. Effort isn't the problem. The Deloitte Global Gen Z and Millennial Survey found that 63% of Gen Zs worry AI will take their jobs, and nearly half, 48%, don't feel financially secure. The tried and true old formula used to be pretty clear. School, degree, job, stability. But in 2025, companies care more about what's in your portfolio, not just what's on your diploma. According to Cornell University, degree requirements in job listings have dropped 15% since 2018, especially in tech and green energy fields. Sure, a degree is nice, but skills are what really help you stand out and get the job. That's why we're seeing more people with no formal education landing dream jobs at startups, while some graduates with master's degrees are still sending cover letters into the void. We were told technology would create jobs, and yes, it has, just not the ones you studied for. Stanford's data shows that AI is replacing roles in customer service, entry-level programming, and admin work faster than companies can retrain people. But new jobs are being created in AI operations, prompt design, data labeling, and AI-assisted creative work. It's not that jobs are disappearing entirely. They are changing pretty dramatically. And you are probably also sold the idea that success leads to stability. You know that old story. Find a solid company, work your way up, retire with a pension. Cute idea, but it doesn't work like that anymore. The World Economic Forum 2025 found that the average job skill now has a half-life of 2.5 years. So by the time you graduate, half of what you learned is already outdated. Nearly 9 in 10 employers, 88%, say they are looking for problem solving on new grad resumes, ahead of most other attributes. So your degree is pretty much just proof you showed up. If you want to get hired, you'll need to show what you can actually figure things out without a textbook. And it's not just you. This is happening everywhere. The US Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that the unemployment rate for 16 to 24-year-olds hit 10.8% in July 2025, up from 9.8% in July 2024. And to make things worse, there are more and more job seekers for every open role. The odds are stacked up against you. And just to make things even more confusing, some of the jobs you're applying for don't actually exist. A recent study found that up to 21% of online job listings may be ghost jobs. Yep, positions that companies post but never intend to fill. So if you've ever applied to something that looked perfect and never heard back, you might have been chasing a mirage. Then there's the new hiring landscape. Skills-based hiring is quickly becoming the standard. The National Association of Colleges and Employers reports that nearly 2/3 of employers now use skills-based hiring instead of degree-based hiring. And according to Test Gorilla's State of Skills-Based Hiring Report, 81% of employers worldwide now rely on skills testing, up from 57% in 2022. That means your years of experience might not matter as much as your ability to prove what you can actually do. For a lot of Gen Z workers, this is the new reality. You graduate into a world that's obsessed with innovation, yet punishes you for being inexperienced. You're told to gain experience, but no one's willing to give you any. You're told to stand out, but the system screens you out before a human even sees your resume. No wonder so many people feel burnt out before their careers even start. Deloitte's 2025 global survey finds 40% of Gen Z feel stressed or anxious all or most of the time. The Gen Z population wants to work, but the system hasn't evolved fast enough to support a generation raised on constant change. Employers aren't impressed by potential anymore. They want the proof. You need a portfolio. What if you don't have a job or any experience? How can you show proof that isn't there? Create a portfolio with projects you've worked on, side hustles, school assignments, internships. Save examples of things you've built, written, coded, or designed. Take screenshots, record metrics, show outcomes. Most people wait until after they're laid off to realize they don't have proof of anything they've done. By then, it's too late, and you probably can't access it anymore. When recruiters see real results, a campaign you ran, a video you edited, a data set you cleaned, you stand out. So focus on developing and showcasing your skills. And with new AI tools dropping every other week, it's crucial to be flexible, not just experienced. Reference letters, those are about as helpful as that diploma. Create a portfolio with visual proof of your work. And instead of surrendering to AI, learn to use it. That's where we come in. JobHire.ai is your unfair advantage. We built a smarter way to apply to jobs, one that actually matches how companies hire now. Here's what we can do for you. Scan job descriptions with AI to find what recruiters actually care about. Tailor your resume automatically so it highlights the right skills for each posting. Train you for interviews using real industry data, not just random questions from Google. Because sending out 200 copy and pasted applications will get you nowhere in 2025. You didn't do anything wrong. The world you were prepared for just doesn't exist anymore. But if there's one thing Gen Z is great at, adaption. So if you're done sending out hundreds of resumes and getting ghosted, try something that actually works. Head to jobhire.ai and let us help you land your next role faster, smarter, and with confidence. And because you made it to the end of this video, I'm giving you a code for 20% off. Just use code YouTube20 when you sign up today.